welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name's Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us today. We're at IT Expo West 2011 in Austin, Texas. On our program today is Greg Brashier. He's the COO of VirtualPBX. Greg, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So your company has been in the hosted phone system space, probably one of the first, if not the first, in the 90s. I mean, I've been visiting your company and met with your company over the years, so congratulations, first of all.
Thank you. It's been an exciting run. We started before VoIP was really off the ground, doing the PSTN as a cloud, and now with VoIP and the integration of analog phones, it's a fun place to be.
How have you seen, now how long have you been with the company?
I've been with the company now 7 years and a little better.
How have you seen it evolve, the market and your company?
When I started with the company 7 years ago, we were a fairly small firm still. Started up by some entrepreneurs getting off the ground, and our CEO, Paul Hammond, joined a year before I did. And we've been trying to grow the business, make a real good-sized business out of it. We've got tens of thousands of customers now and much bigger. And the technology's changed. We did everything based on analog phones. We still embrace that. We still love analog phones. And we have a lot of businesses that say, I like VoIP, I like the idea of VoIP, I like the cost savings idea, but I'm not ready to move yet. So can you give me a full business phone system based on standard analog telephony, or can I get a business phone system made out of my cell phones? Because I don't really have an office, so we do that still, but we've added VoIP to it over the years, and now you can get a business phone system that's hosted as ours is, where you don't have to buy a PBX, you don't have that upfront investment, and you can have it go to a cell phone, you can go to an analog landline, it can go to a VoIP phone, you can integrate VoIP, and this week we're making an announcement that on your cell phone you can use VoIP calls and turn your cell phone essentially into a VoIP extension on your VirtualPBX system. So technology evolves, and because we've been at it so long, we've been able to embrace those technologies and pull them in and bring them in over these 15, 16 years we've been doing it.
So existing and new customers can now really leverage their mobile devices.
Yeah, a lot better. Say you were in Europe and you were at a hotel that had Wi-Fi. You want to make outbound calls to the U.S., you can use the hotel's phones and pay a lot of money for those phone calls. You can use your cell phone and pay high roaming charges, or you can just have a soft phone on your cell phone, use and dial out through the VirtualPBX, because it's really now a VoIP extension on your VirtualPBX. Your calls can be recorded. The call that you make has your business caller ID on it rather than your personal cell phone or the hotel's caller ID, and at the same time you've got US dial tone for free. So really reduce the cost of the calls as well as improve the services, because you've got now all of the capabilities of a VoIP extension, a VirtualPBX VoIP extension right there on your cell phone.
So what do you think about this whole movement now to kind of rebrand some of the virtual things that we've been doing, hosted, on demand, to the word cloud? What are your thoughts on that?
We like the idea because the cloud has got a lot of cachet in the marketplace, but it's cachet for the industry more than it is for the individual users. Our users really are interested not in the cloud, but they want a business phone system that they don't have to pay a lot of money for, and that has all the features they want. They don't care whether you call it a cloud or an internet phone system. Some of them don't even like the idea of VoIP. They had a bad experience in the early years, or it just doesn't work for them. So using the term cloud in the industry is great, and we use it on our website in a few places, but most of our clients are not interested in the cloud as much as they want a hosted phone system, and they really prefer the term virtual phone system more than they do cloud phone system, I think. But in the industry, hey, the cloud is cool, and we all like cloud-based computing and cloud telephony, and we're good with that.
So what's next?
For VirtualPBX, the next things are going to be further enhancing the system. We brought out the VirtualPBX Complete product earlier this year. We're one of the few companies now that really is agnostic about which kind of phone you use. If you look at the typical IP PBX provider, they're going to be saying, send your calls to a VoIP phone, buy a VoIP phone from us, and use our technology and our proprietary system. We'll send a call, forward a call to a mobile phone or a landline if we must, but you really have to have a VoIP phone on that line. For us, we've said, no, let's be really open systems. We support pure SIP open systems. We have a lot of players, a lot of customers that are using call-centric or TruePhone or other kinds of clients in their VoIP world. So we've maintained the open systems world and said embrace rather than allow the use of cell phones, analog phones, as well as VoIP. So ours is a blended system that allows you to have at whatever desk or at any location, let workers work the way they want, let them use the kind of phone they want, let the businesses choose, and we're going to be doing more of that. We've integrated now the cell phones with this latest announcement of what we call VoIP Anywhere, and we plan on continuing to enhance the services such that if you're using VoIP, you get great services. If you're using analog or cell phones, you get great services, and continue to do that. We have a major announcement due for early next year, but I probably can't talk about it yet.
Well, hopefully you'll break it maybe at IT Expo in February.
That'd be great. We're delighted to be able to make the VoIP Anywhere announcement here. It's scheduled for tomorrow, so we're excited that we're able to use IT Expo to help us get it out.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have you here, and thanks for making the announcement, and good luck, and congratulations on being a successful company that was such an early pioneer and now receiving, I guess, the credit deserved for being early.
Hopefully. We appreciate the relationship we've had with TMC and your different publications. It's been great so far.
Likewise. Thank you.
Been a pleasure.